Kohalo Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who teach and rule well. Salutations to you brothers in the highways and byways. Salutations also goes out to the hopeful elect of you brothers and few sisters that tune in to listen and learn. I'm the brother Malak from the Diligent Soldier Camp here in Boston, Mass. As always, I pray this lesson be edifying to the elect. The name of this one is Esau's Time is Almost Up. Esau's time is almost up. And by Esau, I mean the so-called white man, right? And his whole nation, the Edomites, Edom, okay? As of late, you're seeing a lot of things going on around the world, man, from uproars to earthquakes to cold wars, some hot wars, right? This man moving along with his digital currency, man, CBDC, right? Their plans and agenda that have to do and that they're actually plotting together through their organization of WEF, the World Economic Forum, right? Which at one point I thought it was illegal, if I'm not mistaken, for like people from one country that are citizens to one country to be joining up with other countries to make plans and shit like that. But I could be wrong. These devils are hypocrites. They're devils, they're deceivers, and they know ultimately, man, that they have they're running out of time, man, and that basically they have to get going with their foraging of their birthright, right? That's exactly what they want to accomplish, is foraging their birthright, man. And the Lord will let them have a taste of it, man. But before he even finished smacking his lips around and tasting it, before he even gets a real good taste of it, the Lord's gonna slap the taste out his mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's actually what we patiently waiting for, man. The hopeful elect, because you have two third-minded Jake's Israelites, right? So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that pay no mind to this, man. That don't even know the Lord. That are going along with the get along, man. You even have some that are playing defense, and don't know if they want to hop on this or not, man. The Lord's going to destroy all of them, man. And if you're that type of brother or sister that's playing defense, don't know if you're into this or not, or you're offended by the things that come out, man, chances are you will be destroyed, man. And before that, you will take that MOTB, man, which is the device that they want to accomplish by having everybody receive that, right? So they could basically be like the Most High, man, be like Yahweh, all knowing, knowing your whereabouts, knowing what you're doing with the funds that they allow you to have, this total dystopia, right? Even though they're selling it as a utopia, it's really a dystopia that they have in the back of their of their mind, man. To once they accomplish certain goals, they could put in place other laws, that are not right, that are wicked, that are going to be totally against the laws of the Lord, to constrain, to rule over people, to oppress everyone, man. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that's even an Edomite that's not down with their way of carrying out, this so-called new life, right? This new world order, will be put to death, man. Or cast out and put to death. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, man, this devil's time is almost up, man. Which is why I entitled the lesson, Esau's time is almost up. He's almost out of here, man. So I'll get a few scriptures just to prove those things, just to prove that, and make it quick, edifying, and straight to the point, man. Let's start off with the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 7, where it says, "Then answered I and said," this is Ezra, right, speaking to the Lord, "What shall be the parting asunder of the times?" Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but he was speaking to an angel. Or or it could be Yahweh himself. I'm not 100% on that, but he was speaking to a higher power at that time, man. And forgive me for not even remembering that right now. I'm getting like kind of my mind is a little foggy there. But 2 Ezra 6 and 7, it says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, and when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? Right? And it's going to get into that. I would have said something, but it's going to go into that, so I'll just let the scripture speak for itself. It says, and he said unto me, from Abraham and Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, right? Because Esau came out first, and Jacob came out second, right after him, holding on to his heel, which was symbolic, man, for the time to come. And this is that time, man, that we're approaching, man. We're almost at the end of this man's rulership, man. Right? It says, verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, when you go into the Greek and you read the word for end of the world, the word world, it comes out to eon, which is an era, right? An era, a time. You know what I mean? So if you just put time there, or era, it says for Esau is the end of this eon, or this time, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. Because once these devils are put out of play, since the earth was given to them, Israel is going to rule, man, under Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, while King David, man, the 144 and the rest of the elect, and ultimately all of Israel, man. You know what I mean? And once we're put on, once we get on, man, that's it. We ain't never getting off, man. It's gonna be like that for eternity, man. And you can't even wrap your mind around that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even wrap your mind around how is it that we're gonna be ruling forever. I mean, we could see it, we could kind of picture it and feel it, right? But eternity is a very long time, man. Okay. Scripture says that the Lord himself, that Yahweh himself doesn't have a beginning or an ending. So that'll mess you up just thinking about it, man. You have smoke coming out your damn ears, Next scripture I want to bring out is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 25. It says, my children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from God. Right? Because we went off, man. We inherited these curses. It says, for thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck. So this is just yet another scripture speaking on the end of this man's rulership, man. These are all future prophecies, man, which ultimately is Esau being put out of play, being put out of rulership, man. I mean, you see how the world's just going to shit with this man running things, man. The water is polluted, the air is polluted, the foods that we eat is polluted. And I'm talking about everything is polluted, man. When it comes to subsistence, right? Food, man, everything, man. This man has tainted everything, man. There's nothing out here that you can really eat pure, man. Unless there's like certain rural areas around the world that this man has not got to yet and hasn't poisoned. But pretty much, man, these chemtrails and this pollution in the air has gotten and touched everything, man. You know what I mean? That's why when we're in rulership, man, Yahweh Shai is bringing a refreshing, man. He's gonna refresh this whole earth, man, the whole planet, man, and it needs it because it's basically sick, man. Yeah, but we're gonna see his destruction, man, at the end of all that, man, and that's something beautiful and great to look forward to, man. The fact that this devil is going to be taken out of the way, and starting with the elect, and ultimately all of Israel, and even the rest of the nations will be able to live live life righteously, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the nations are going to have to be taught, right? They're not going to be perfect, but they're going to be way better off, man. You know what I'm saying? Once we are put into and ruling, into rulership, man. All right, starting with Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, the next scripture I want to bring out is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 10. It says, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints," man. Now, the reason I bring this one out, man, is because this is what we went through, man. We were led into captivity, man. Our people been killed with many swords, man. You know, the most recent ones are weapons, right? Are syringes, how this man delivers his vaccines, right? Even his damn tongue is a sword, man. You know what I'm saying? And it always affects everyone, but in particular, Jacob, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You Jakes, man. Okay, you Israelites, man. You know, partially because we are under these curses, man. You know, and this man, the earth was given into the hand of this man. You know, so that's why in many different lifetimes we were being led in captivity, man. But this last one was rigorous, man. You know what I mean? It was bad, man. You know, you talk about almost 400 years of this, man, and now now all of Israel just suffers from Stockholm syndrome, man. Stockholm syndrome, where we can't see, our people can't see this man doing any bad. You know, they'll justify him. You know, you point out these great atrocities that this man has done, and they're quick to even like throw their own people, their own nation under the bus, you know. And I'm talking about Jakes. They'll be like, oh, well, you know, we had our dictators and our people that do just as bad, and you know what I mean. But this devil ruled, is in rulership of the earth, man. No matter how bad a Jake has been in the past, this devil has surpassed that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, man. And this is right after the rulership being ripped off of him, man, taken off of him, man. That power that the Lord gave him, the Lord's gonna take it right back, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna take it right back, and we're gonna lead them to captivity, man. And we're gonna kill them with the sword, man, and do everything that they did to us, man. Okay, double, okay. So it's going to be, you know, now I should say, man, we're not going to do anything that is against the laws, man. So there won't be no, you know, violating any of their men, like, you know, the way that they was doing us, man. You know what I'm saying? The way that it was raping male Jakes, man. Okay? We're not going to be doing that. We're not going to even be feeding them pork, man. But I will be feeding mine's dirt. If the Lord allows me to, these people are gonna eat all types of shit, man. Okay, that their bodies probably shouldn't be digested, man. But you know, that's just us, or me, meditating terrors upon these people for what they did to us, man. Okay, the scriptures say that we're gonna be meditating terrors. Just how they meditate every night. They don't even go to sleep without coming up with some crazy ass decree, some wicked ass rulings. And put it in practice, because it's in their power, as the scripture says, right? It's in the power of their hands. We're going to be doing the same, man. We're going to be, you know, we ain't going to lose no sleep. But I could imagine me up, you know what I mean, at night, looking up at all the stars, right, through my glass ceiling in my palace, and me just, oh, man, that's exactly what I'm going to do tomorrow to this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, we going to be like that, man, you know? And you got to see this. You got to feel it, man. You know, in ancient times, we were known as seers, man. We see the destruction, but we also see we could also see and hope to be in the kingdom, man, a part of the first fruits, man. Okay? So you have to see this, man. You have to have that ruling mentality, man. Like, to be kingdom-minded. Kingdom-minded, man. Okay? So the next scripture I want to bring out is the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 25. It reads, And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, which is what he's doing right now, man. You know, having Jake work crazy ass hours back in the field when Jake, you know, and the first captivity, or the first people you think of is Judah, right? At serving slavery. But I mean, all the islands of the Americas, man. Israel was in there, you know, from Simeon to Ephraim, Manasseh to Benjamin. All of us, northern and southern kingdom, we were serving crazy slavery, man, all over the world, man, because we were scattered all over the place, man. You know, how much more we gonna have this nigga doing that, man? But anyways, 7:25. The book of Daniel says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High. And that's exactly what they're doing right now, man. Saying, you know, what's his name? Cotton Swab, minion. I forget his name. Little bald ass, Mo ass nigga. That's his minion. You know, he said that we don't need Yahweh. You know, that he's a short hat. He's a short hat, a 1948er. You know, he self-proclaims himself to be what they call themselves Israelis, but we know what they mean, right? But the name Israelite, or the word Israelite in the Hebrew Yasha'Allah is Prince of the Power. So what are you the prince of, man? If you're proclaiming to be the people of the book, yet you don't believe in God, or you think that you're higher and mightier than God himself, than the Father, then what the fuck, you know, it makes no sense, man. You know, and then you try to say this and it'll be labeled anti-Semitic. Like it's we need to get the fuck out of here, man. We're in the upside down, man. We're in the upside fucking down, man, and under the rulership of this man. So, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, which is what this man has been doing for a while now, man. And they shall be given into his hands until a time unto a time and times, and the dividing of time. So we're going, all of those things are going to be given, not only the saints, but the power to do those things, right? Change times and speak against the Lord. He has all that for a particular time. You know what I'm saying? But it's right after that time is up, man. Esau's time is up. You know, which was why, again, I entitled the lesson, Esau's time is almost up, man. Because this man's rulership is almost a wrap, man. It's almost curtains down. I think that's how you say it, right? In Hollywood. The next book I want to bring out is the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 4 and 5. It says, knowest thou not this of old? Like, we're supposed to know this since the old time, right? Since a long time ago. Since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Now, who's the wicked, man? Who's the most hypocrite people on earth, man? You know, in the book of Malachi 4 and 1, if I'm not mistaken, or 1 and 4, I always get it confused. And I have a bit of dyslexia, so I always get that confused. But it tells you who the wicked are, man. The wicked, the seed of the wicked, man. Okay? Elam is not the seed of the wicked. Ham is not the seed of the wicked. Esau, Edom, is the seed of the wicked. All those other nations that I just finished mentioning, those are the sons of men. You have the sons of men, the sons of the wicked, which is you Edomites, and then you have the sons of Yahweh, man, the sons of God, which is Israel, man. Yasharallah, man, Prince of the Power, man. Okay, so the triumphing of this wicked ass hypocrite is for a moment, as the scripture's saying, man. We're almost at the end of that moment. As a matter of fact, right, I'll end it off with this. This is the book of Revelations. Let's go, Revelations, chapter 20, and we're going to start at 2. We're going to go straight to the point. It says, and he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, right? And bound him 1,000 years. Now, let's go to the next verse, because that one verse already had happened, man. And then check this out. It says, and cast him into the bottomless pit, which is in Europe, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loosed a little season. Now that little season started in what's known as the rebirth, which is known as oh man, I'm forgetting right now the word. It's right after the dark ages. Oh man, that era. I hate when this happened, man. It's Satan fucking with my mind right now. Renaissance, the water Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. The Renaissance. I had to think of it in Spanish. It's renacer, to be reborn. So, these devils were loosed at that time. This is when they came into rulership this last time, which was only a little over 900 years ago, possibly, man, or less. The point is, this man, a little over. The point is, this man is almost up, man. It's almost up for this man's time, man. Because it says it right there. And after that, he must be loosed a little season. So we're only suffering this man patiently for a little season. And that little season is almost up, brothers and you few sisters, man. You see it. You see the prophecies happening right now all over the world, man. From war to sedition, right, to earthquakes and other so-called natural catastrophes, man. Okay, these Edomites telling on themselves, man. Literally telling on themselves, like Joey came out saying that they were the ones responsible for the destruction of that pipeline, man. The North Stream, I think they call it. And then you have his own people, the Europeans, right? Because all these Edomites are the same. It don't matter if they call themselves Americans, Europeans, or fucking Germans. They're all the same. They're all Edomites. And, they're pissed off that this happened, man. Putin is pissed off. He's losing billions, right? Europe is pissed off. Europeans are pissed off because, their electricity's high, man. Some parts don't have electricity. Like that affected, that had a chain reaction, man. And people, his own people, are pissed off, man. Okay? So there's a lot going on, man. We gotta keep watch and praying and hoping that the Lord will cover us and have that hedge over us, man. Because this man's, Esau's time is almost up, man. Okay? But when his time is up, or as his time comes close to the end, a lot more is going to be happening, man. And we want to be having, we want to have the Lord's hedge around us. So we have to keep praying. We have to keep exhorting one another, right? Keep feeding the sheep, keep praying, as I just said, man. And Lord's will, he makes this real fast, man, and has us, man, and protects us, man, because it's gonna get crazy, man. It's gonna get crazy. So I pray this lesson was edifying. I know it was short. I hope it was short and sweet, but I really pray that it was edifying. I want to thank the Lord for giving me the spirit to bring this out. And with that, I want to say, Kol Halo Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim Bakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who teach and rule well and continue being great examples to us, brothers. Salutations to you brothers in the highways and hedges, you elders. Salutations also goes out to you, also the hopeful elect that tune in to listen and to learn. Shalom.